A business process is characterized by a series of steps conducted by people to achieve a certain goal. More often than not, this kind of process requires human intervention, but no matter how cautious the involved people are, human errors are still inevitable. Martini's solution to this problem is its event-based workflow engine called Flux. With Flux, you can define steps to process data and make decisions for you, or wait for an event to determine how to proceed. Flux streamlines process automation by allowing you to design workflows visually, where each step represents a single process within a workflow. A Flux service is made up of two components, state and transition. A state represents an individual step on a workflow. It can invoke an action, which can either be a simple data mapping or any type of service. This means you can leverage your existing services to automate your workflow. A transition is what links two states together. It allows moving from one state to another. With transitions, you can also map and filter data needed for the next state. When your workflow requires human interaction, you can mark a state as waiting, which means it needs an external event before it can proceed to the next state. Flux services can be invoked in different ways. If you have a Gloop service, you can just drag and drop a Flux service and then run or debug it. A REST API is also available, which can easily be invoked using Martini's HTTP client. Your web applications can then use this API to start a workflow. For example, this job application form starts a Flux service when the Apply button is clicked. The workflow starts with the assessment, which is represented by the review application state. It is marked as waiting because it needs an external event to continue, which is the HR officer's approval. The state action sends the job application to the officer via email. After making the decision, an external event is sent to the workflow, which then transitions to the shortlist or decline state, depending on the event. With Flux, you can fully automate your business processes and have it handle everything for you.